Good, this is God Himself, and everything that proceeds from Him and surrounds Him. Good is present in man, both before the fall and after it, helping him to grow in holiness. It also signifies what is right, the rational principle and its proper interrelationship. That is, the complete absence of anything irrational, evil, or corruptible. On the contrary, perversion, and the absence of everything we have described as good, is evil. Everything that proceeds from evil is the body of death, its parts and members, whose father is the devil, the tempter, together with his many instruments. If good is being, essence, and personally proceeds from God Himself, then evil, on the other hand, has no essence, is not a principle, but arose as a parasite where good was absent, just as darkness arises in the absence of light. Evil in itself is non-being, that is, it does not truly exist, and for this reason it should not frighten or threaten us. It is only through our negligence and betrayal that we call it into life, just as darkness envelopes us when we extinguish the light. The Word of God, being truth itself, testifies, "He who is not with me is against me, and he who does not gather with me, scatters." He means the same when He calls us to abide in Him, the absolute good. Abide in me, and I in you. He who abides in me, and I in him, bears much fruit, for without me you can do nothing. Someone might think there is a contradiction here. Indeed, the command "do not judge" lays a serious obligation on man, because he does not have the ability to see things as they truly are. Being imperfect, man is always responsible for his own errors and delusions, for his mistaken and one-sided conclusions. Only the all-perfect God has the right to judge justly. He, who sees not only the outward side of things but also their inner purpose, the sinless and perfect God, who knows all things before they happen and knows the thoughts of man, only He can pass infallible judgment. When a person judges his neighbor, he is also guilty of breaking the commandment of love. At the same time, while we are called to lay down our lives for our brothers, we who are guilty of greater sins dare to condemn them. The Lord commands, "He who is without sin among you, let him be the first to throw a stone, but who among those who judge is without sin?" The other saying of the Lord, "Judge with righteous judgment," refers rather to the discernment of our own spiritual state, so that we may avoid recklessness and pride. God Himself says, "Vengeance is mine, I will repay." True, righteous judgment is first of all the recognition of our own guilt. How can someone who is far more guilty than others sit in judgment over them? Here the Lord's words apply. First remove the beam from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye.